Good morning. It's June 3rd, 2022. Today I'm going to discuss legacy and what we leave behind. And I can only speak for myself. To me, it's important to know that all the stuff that I've done over the last 24 years in my job, and especially in the last few years teaching and with the company and going and speaking and stuff, the books I've written, it's important for me to know that that stuff has helped people and that it's made a difference to somebody out there. But there's a lot of times for me, and I've said this I don't know how many times on here, it's easy to get on social media and talk about how to be successful and what to do and make everything appear like you're living the greatest life ever and that everything's perfect for you, and it's not. And I know for me, I spend a lot of time wondering if I'm doing enough and wondering if what I'm doing is making an impact. And yesterday was one of those days where I really spent a lot of time, especially in the evening, questioning what is the purpose of everything that I'm doing. And at the end of the day, when I walk away from this career, am I going to be remembered for helping folks and for making a difference with this agency? Or is it just going to be another go in, have your retirement, and nobody remembers who you are? And it's amazing how of all the people that I have interacted with over the last 24 years, and I like to think that I have treated everybody fairly and done my best to help people out when I can and make opportunities for folks and try to guide people, especially the newer people coming in, but to guide them in the right direction, and hopefully that helps them out. But it's amazing how a handful of people can make you question all that. And you sit for, I spent hours last night just sitting and wondering, when I do finally walk away, what's going to be said at my retirement? Is it going to be the regular rundown of, you did this, here's the awards you got, here's this, or will people be there that stand up and say that you had some impact on them? I know a lot of people will say that that part of it's not important for them, and that it's just retirement and you're going on and going to lay on the beach or whatever. But to me, it's important to know that what I've done has made a difference. It's important to know that when I'm walking away, that the people that I've worked with, the people that I supervised, the people that I've spoken to out on the road, the families that I've worked with at Police Week, people that I've just interacted with in day-to-day stuff, it's important for me to know that I at least made some type of impact, and that all the struggles that you go through during your career, all the horrible stuff you see, all of the things that you endure, that at the end of the day there was a reason for that. And one of the folks that retired years ago, I remember the thing that really stuck with me was that his daughter stood up and talked about how important he was in her life. And while that he had worked a lot, and wasn't always around, but that she knew what he was doing and how important it was, and she knew the impact that he was having, and he was a role model for her. And to me, that was better. That was a better statement, message, whatever, than anybody that he worked with could have given him. And, I try to keep these messages positive and uplifting and try to guide people, but yesterday I was really struggling with this and really just wondering what my impact has been, whether I really am making a difference, because I know so many things that so many ideas that were there never came to fruition. And like I said, it's amazing how, like, you can enjoy so much of what you do, but a small handful of people can really make you question everything that you do. And why you're doing what you do, and what your purpose is there, and just purpose in general. So hopefully when that time comes, when I do walk away, and if there is a retirement thing or whatever it is, hopefully there will be some people there that will have felt like something that I did made an impact, or that I helped them a little bit. And in a perfect world, it's not just going to be people that I worked with. It's going to be my kids. It's going to be some of these families that I've had the honor to serve over Police Week. It's going to be some of the other officers that I've been able to work with and speak to and do peer support with. But who knows? It just, I'm disappointed in myself that I allow a small handful of folks to make me question stuff. But I'm really not sure how to get around that. It's one of the things I wish I had the answers on. There's a lot of stuff that I know and a lot of stuff that I can talk about, and this one just baffles me. So if you got any suggestions, pop them in the comments section. I greatly appreciate it. But hopefully whatever job you're doing, wherever you're at, hopefully that your goal is to help other folks, and it's to raise the people up that are coming along, so that when you walk away, that the place that you worked at is in a better position than it was when you got there, and that it's in a better position when you leave because of the legacy that you left. And hopefully as you're walking around each and every day, you're looking for opportunities to take the talents and the gifts and the things that you have been graced with to share with others, and to help this world be better off because of you and because of what you've done, and not just make it about what you can achieve and what you can get out of life, but really truly trying to make other people's lives a better place. Because at the end of the day, that feeling that you get from that is so much better than any amount of money or benefits a job can provide to you. So, sorry for the downer message. I said back in the beginning of this years ago, this is always not going to be a positive thing. I'm going to, if I'm struggling with something, I'm going to discuss it. And yesterday and today is just a struggle, to say the least. So, to my brothers and sisters that are out there working today, thank you for what you do. God bless you. God bless your families. Every individual that you interact with while you are out as a first responder, remember, no matter how bad your day is going, no matter how tough everything is, each of those people are somebody's brother, sister, mother, father, son, daughter. And we don't know the struggles that people have been through. So do your best to stop, take a breath, and interact with those people like it's your first interaction of the day. Treat them with dignity and respect. And as frustrating as life around you can be, just try to remember that it's the same for them as well. There's a lot of negativity about law enforcement out there, and I can only speak from my experience and the brothers and sisters that I know and that I have worked with and that I've had the opportunity to speak with. But 99.9% of us got into this field because we love what we do and we want to help people and we want to make a difference. Every day, do your best to remember that. And do your best to protect that line to protect one another, and to serve. .9% of us are out there doing amazing things each and every day that nobody ever sees or hears about. We are interacting in people's lives at the worst possible times. When people are scared and fearful, their lives are in danger, we are the ones that show up and keep them safe. That doesn't get put out there. It's always the negative stuff. It's always the bad decisions. Do your best to remember that there's a lot more people out there that appreciate the hell out of us for what we do for them, as opposed to the small percentage of people that spend their life trying to make everybody else's miserable and complaining about everything that has happened to them being somebody else's fault. And that put out there as much negativity as they can to get their narrative across. Do your best to remember why you got into this field and all the people that appreciate you. And remember to be there for your family, your friends, your loved ones, and especially your kids. And to my brothers and sisters in the military that are protecting this great nation of ours, thank you for what you do. God bless you and God bless your families. Thank you for protecting our freedoms. Thank you for keeping us safe. And thank you for allowing us to be able to voice our opinions and to live the lives that we do, and to enjoy everything that we have in this great country of ours. I hope everybody has a great day. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe, and I will talk to you later.